You guys create magic together.
We're at a point where me and Jiggy, we don't even have to say anything. We can just look at each other. Just eye contact is enough.
Without me talking to him, we're just in the same sync.
How responsive thing this is.
It's about 700 people in that crowd that we went to just recently. Someone is gonna come and change things up. It's gonna happen, always. But it's how we adapt to it.
What makes an event success?
The event starts from about 6 months prior to the event of planning. The initial talk is with the bride and groom and both sets of parents.
You read the energy in the room.
You read the energy, yeah.
I mean, there's a big saying in the wedding industry. People remember two things. It's the food and the DJ.
When I joined, I was just the guy that would just take the wires, wrap it around, and that's what my role was.
So you literally started from there.
from the jump.
Wow.
And then everyone's worked together, grew. And then bigger contracts and bigger quantity and volume, and here we are.
Since Instagram, TikTok, all that came out, it's the attention span of people that has gone down. Before, people, used to tend to enjoy like more parts of the songs. Like I can play a song for 2 minutes and people will still be dancing. Now I have to go in and out, in and out, in and out.
So in the age of AI,
AI is not gonna know how to read a crowd.
Emotions is what's gonna miss.
Yep.
Wedding trend that needs to die.
The shoe game.
Yeah.
The shoe game,
Oh.
it has to stop.
Why?
Each other, the groom's walking on the one up and he's just getting tackled. Tackled.
I've seen some crazy shoe games, people getting tackled.
But the crazy part is that who's bringing the groom in? Normally, the mommy, or the parents of the bride or his parents. Now,
Just
the
have a
groom's cool with it,
prearranged deal,
but then there's like 500 people just running towards not only the groom but the parents.
Yeah.
And those guys are just like, no, what do I do? They're gonna fall here and there. I think that's just very. I understand it's a ritual, a tradition we do,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's very ugly.
You know what's funny? Most people spend their lives trying to avoid awkward situations. These guys voluntarily walk into them. Think about it. A room full of strangers, different age groups, different personalities, different expectations, and somehow within the next few hours, they're expected to engage everyone, entertain, dancing, laughing, and having a great time. One does it with a microphone, one does it with the music. And if they do their job well, nobody notices. But if they do it badly, everyone notices. Today's guests are probably responsible for more dance floor memories, more last minute saves, more crowd recoveries, and more bro, what a night moment than most of us will ever witness. Joining me today are DJ Dev and Akshar, aka Jiggy. He is Masters of Ceremony and MC. And these are the guys behind Amplifier Entertainment Company. So let's dive in. Before we start, right, I have some really incredible numbers here, okay? This is mostly for like Jiggy, like 7, 20, like 33. You know what those are? They're insane numbers.
Not at all.
That's the number of days it took me to get you. And you live like, 4 houses away from me.
Not even.
Talk to me, man. How are you so busy?
It's our bookings. We stay busy every weekend. We do about a couple of hundred weddings, events through all of our states, which is Jersey, Florida,
Right.
Texas, and just nonstop.
Until we reached from that 7 to 20, I was like, yeah, why is he not responding? And then for the viewers, honestly, go to his Amplifier and Jiggy. What's the Insta handle?
Akshar_Patel 210.
And Dave's?
DJDave.mp3.
Yeah, but Akshar is like, he posts, just go and watch his stories. You will know why exactly it took me 30 days to get him here. Every other day he's in a different state. That's the reality. And that's what I believe, like your industry has grown that much. Where I remember going back like 10, 12 years, this would be a DJ and DJ would have a mic and DJ would like try to rally up the crowd. DJ will try to play the music.
One man
doing
show.
everything. And people used to feel like, I knew right away, I was like, this is way too much for one person to handle. I feel like the energy just comes out when there is like, you are just playing the music. What Dave does and what you do is just like, just pump up the crowd. And then when you combine. So let's talk about first your chemistry, how important it is for you guys to gel well or just understand.
I think it's very important. We're at a point where me and Jiggy, we don't even have to say anything. We can just look at each other. Eye contact is enough just to understand, if I have to lower the volume, if I have to bring it up, next entrance, next song, anything. That chemistry is very important. If the chemistry is not there, the energy is not going to be there. So it's almost like a chemical reaction. You put the right 2 ingredients together and there's a perfect harmony and the energy comes out.
Is it purely professionalism or like how did you guys meet? Or how did
We
because you have a
met-
team of how many? 8, 10 people?
15ish.
15ish.
Yeah.
So is it always when DJ Dave is playing, Jiggy will MC, or is it like you guys?
Yeah. Usually 90% of the time,
We try
it's
our
like
best.
That. We try our best, to be like be together at one wedding. But sometimes we do have to split up.
Okay.
Like this
Yeah.
weekend.
This weekend
We're splitting up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
in
wow.
Jersey. He's going to
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
together. Let me say, I've seen you play almost 4 times.
Yeah.
4 different events in matter of like a month. And you guys create magic together.
Yep.
And I have tested you until like last event, when the last moment I told you I'm going to say something, and Dave had no idea. And then you just told him, right before I was going, I was like, how is it possible? Like, he has not told him that I was actually going to say something, and he just flew.
Yep.
He knew when to start. You just told him that we're going to do this. So how like, responsive thing this is? Like, do you get this a lot? Does it make you like your reflexes become better in real life when you are used to handling these situations, which are not always scripted?
I mean, we're always prepped for that. It's
Right.
about 700 people in that crowd that we went to just recently.
Right.
Someone is going to come and change things up. It's going to happen always. But it's how we adapt to it. I think that's the most important part, and how you stay on your feet and just move forward with it. And I think the good part about it is, even those things happen, our team's ready for it. For example, that last one where you told me without me talking to him, we're just in the same sync.
Yeah. You just called him like for a second, and it was like,
Yeah.
you guys did something, and then I was like, oh, this is done.
I think
So-
that's the best part about it.
And does the repetition also play a big factor? Like, you guys keep on doing these events over and over and over again.
Yeah, of course. I mean, repetition makes it, more perfect. It's just gonna, make it better over time. And and communication is a big part of it. And once you have that down, things get a lot easier. And that's just, not the communication between me and Jiggy, how we communicate with, other vendors to make things happen. It's a symbiotic relationship with everyone. Yeah.
But 2 things in that. I think reputation is very important. Also, reputation is not good because you don't do the same thing again and again and again.
Right.
So I think when you step into something, you want to make sure, because this is the bride and groom's first time getting married. How do you make it different? How do you cater to their visions and make it happen? So reputation is good to learn and have a base on, but I think to move forward a little bit on that, I think it's very important that you add a little bit of flavor. And I don't think the
Gotcha.
flavor aspect would work if we don't have a crazy team and a crazy, amazing team. Like, we have 3 partners, me, Dave, Parth, Drew, amazing DJs, amazing guys in the back ends that don't even get noticed.
Yeah, exactly. When you were even in the event, when everybody kept saying Jiggy and Dave was always in the back.
Yeah.
He was actually the one who was actually creating the music,
Yep.
and you were the face. So everybody, I had to go and tell a couple of people. I was like, yeah, Dave is the one who's playing the music. Jiggy's in the face because he's trying to like rally up the crowd, and that's a tough job too, because we saw this, like it's not always going to be like you're going to get the dream crowd. There's going to be times when
1,000%.
how much like does it set you back? Like, do you try to throw everything at the audience? Do you have tricks up your sleeves that you have to use when you don't get that much energy?
Oh, I've seen it before. There's some type of crowds that are just there to be there. Just get over it and just move forward. But now our behalf, if I don't see my dance floor packed or no interaction, I try a couple different things, and if it all fails, we keep going. We keep going.
There's always be like someone like that you need to just like come up and show up there, and then once you make the eye contact, you are like, yeah, locked in.
Yeah.
Let's go, come here and show up, right?
That's it.
All right. So first, Dave, just about you. Like, what has your relationship been with music? How did you get into DJing?
So I started DJing when I was about 15, 16 years old in high school. And I started on turntables.
15, 16?
Yeah, I
That's
started
young.
on turntables. The guy that taught me how to DJ, my good friend Kevin, he taught me in his basement on turntables, real records. And I remember coming home from school, get off the bus and go straight to his basement for like 2-3 hours before I even went home, just practice. And then I started doing a lot of parties at Rutgers. I used to do small clubs, bars. And then when I was about 19 is when I got into the wedding industry.
Okay.
I started doing more private events
Okay.
when I was about 19. Yeah, before that I used to do just a lot of college parties, club events.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you learn how to like mix? Did you go to any courses or anything like that?
No, I was just taught by somebody. And it's just, once you learn how to beat match, once you learn how to transition, the rest of the process, it just falls on your own creativity. Yeah. So the
Gotcha.
biggest factor is the creativity. If you're creative, you can be a good DJ.
Fun fact: I always wanted to be a DJ.
Yeah.
I have like good sense of music when it comes to like crowd engagement.
Yeah.
that's a different story when like you drink and you're like I come up with some bad music choices because it's what I know with my family around. But I used to do that, and I still do sometimes when I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
I have some DJ apps on my phone. Just try to mix,
Yeah.
scratch this here and there. I have some music sounds that I've recorded from somewhere, and I just end up playing. But yeah, so and for Masters of Ceremony MC, there is no real course. How do you know you got it? Like for anybody who's aspiring to do it.
How I learned
Yeah.
is from my partner Drew. When he used to go out there, and I just looked at him, listened to him, write my own notes down on my phone. I still have it to this day from his script entirely from day one.
So you script you plan this,
No, I planned it because I was just so nervous to do that.
right?
And so I had to write it down, would read one by one with smaller events,
Okay,
which
gotcha.
I got through into, and it's just like, just go at it. And I had his script from a couple years prior to that, and slowly by slowly, just got into it. Now it's like no scripts needed, no phones needed. You got the itinerary to me like 2 minutes before, yeah, we're good to go.
You found your voice,
Yeah, found your voice, yeah, basically.
right? No, that's awesome. Again, I used to MC. I still MC with from again very small events. I don't do that, but it's some. I feel like your personality kind of like, for example, Dave. Would you ever see yourself MC?
Yeah, I MC here and there.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but
Is it like that
I
phase
try
of
not to.
Jiggy's?
Yeah, I try not to. Yeah, like Jiggy likes to DJ here and there when I'm not at the DJ booth.
Oh yeah.
I'll pick up the mic sometimes, but I cannot. You know, I still can't do what he does, standing in front of a crowd of 800,000 people and
Oh, yeah.
flow like he does, because
Yeah.
I flow on the music.
And he's so calm.
Yeah,
We were trying to figure out the entrance and trying to control about. So I think it was 780 people.
On the by the bar on the left side.
Yeah, 780 people.
I remember that.
And trying to get, we were like scrambling because there was time that you had to manage the time as well.
Yeah.
And 800 people, and we're going back and forth in trying to clear out the way. So we have an entrance, and this guy was just casually saying that yeah. Oh my God, yeah, we'll figure it out. And that was helping me stay calm. I was like, I have to come back and stand in line, but we have to make the way first.
Yeah.
So no, it's incredible. So I was wanted to ask, right? You have hosted so many events. What makes an event success, according to you guys?
The event starts from about 6 months prior to the event of planning. Now, the initial talk is with the bride and groom and both sets of parents. Then once it comes to the planning stage of it, from your show flow to your production, what you want, everything, then we move on to the day of, where it has to execute at the ballroom itself. Now, everyone has different tasks, and we trust each other to get these tasks done. And when we get to the room, everything's good to go. Every sound check's done. Your video all set. Lighting is good. And then we, as a team, we work together to just go over the itinerary, the music, and everything. Then when we get into something, after the whole event is done, you'll tell right off the rip during the event, all right, this worked. This is good. 500 people on the dance floor, no problem there. Till midnight, they're asking for more songs, but venue's kicking us out. Wrap-up time, bride and groom says, thank you, that, all that. And there's like little hints throughout the entire program, like, all right, this is a blast, this is a success. But then you'll see sometimes
you read the energy in the room.
you read the energy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a big saying in the wedding industry. People remember two things. It's the food and the DJ.
All right.
At a wedding. Not to put down any other vendors.
Right.
All the wedding planners are amazing. All the decor companies, everyone's amazing. But
You're gonna look at this
that's
man
just a
with you.
saying.
Yeah.
That's just a saying that
They might be
that
your
I've
own
heard a lot.
vendors. your contacts.
Yeah, but it's also, everything has to fall in place, of course, together for an
Right.
event to be successful. And it's, again, like you mentioned, the repetition earlier.
Yeah.
As you do more events, everything, you become better equipped to deal with last minute things that could come up. But overall, it's, your relationship with other vendors, how you communicate with your other vendors, how your vibe is with the bride and groom who's getting married, how you engage the crowd. If everything hits a 10 out of 10, then you have a successful event.
What do you both like more? Like, do you like enjoy doing an event like something like Cancun or something more, or do you guys enjoy doing events here more in your home turf?
Me personally, I love flying. I love flying to different countries. But overall, yeah, those weddings are a lot more fun because, one, we don't have to, we're not in charge of the equipment first and everything. So that's a one load off your shoulders. But I do love also doing weddings locally where you have more control over the production, where, you can design the lighting the way you want. And you can, you have more control over the flow.
How about you, Jiggy?
Obviously everyone likes traveling. No one's going to say no. But
I I don't like traveling.
No?
I mean, I used to, not anymore. But yeah, for wedding is different. Fun.
I mean, I like traveling, but
Okay.
I would 1000% stay in the 50 states here.
Okay.
We have a joke in between us. If it's in 50 states, we could bring our truck. If we could bring our truck, that means I could bring my lights, my video wall, our team together. You have full control of the event. I don't like to go out to, sometimes I do. We go out to Mexico or whatever, but I don't have control over that. Like I just go show up there, turn my microphone on, and let's go. Here is just the whole shebang, and I like that. Your own control, your personalized thing that we could do with the bride and groom, everything. Like full control, A through Z, and I like it.
Amazing. I'm going to put the handle here. You have to seriously go and I encourage you to go and like follow them on Instagram first. But like you have to see that like the stories. I feel like you have a craft for creating those really hyped up stories, and I show it to like Zayn now, like he because he knows your face, right? He's seen you a couple of times, so he knows. I'm like, is he different? I was like, yeah, he's in a different state. He's again flying. He's like, you're always flying. I'm like, you're so busy, and I'm like, this. I'm very happy for you because you'd rather be this busy than
Busy's good
just being
sometimes.
home and. You can rest later. You have whole life left. Right now is your time to like just really safety's off, just go and attack and just
1000%.
make some amazing memories, right? What's the opposite? How do you know event has like failed? Does it ever fail now after doing so much? Do you feel like there's still always something that you have never planned for and it comes up?
If it's not weather,
Okay. Weather is a
some-
big one.
Big one for barats and stuff like that. When
Oh,
it
yeah.
rains, you got to plan again for something. But I don't think I would say it's failed or anything has failed in that aspect of it. Not anytime this far in the business. But yeah, I mean, small things like the idea might not work. For example, like the barat aspect of it. Hey, barat's at this time, but it's raining in like 5 minutes. Someone got to make a call.
Right.
Either the planners or us, or we got to make a calc because the equipment can't get wet. Obviously, the groom can't get wet. Everyone's dressed up.
Yeah,
It can't
yeah,
get wet.
yeah.
Then it's go right into the ceremony. So small things like that.
That's not in your control though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you cannot have a control over it.
99% of the stuff we make sure we have control over. Then there's less chance of failing.
Can we talk a little bit about the business aspect of this? Like, if you previously used to be independent DJs and MCs who would like just take up like some small contracts, right? At what point do you start thinking of this? Like, when you met Deval, right, your partner, when you guys form this company, what goes into your mind when you start saying, okay, enough, I don't want to be like my independent. I feel I can make it a business.
So let me give you the background of this, right?
Yeah.
This brand was built by one of the main partners' name is Drew. You saw him the other day.
Drew, okay.
The big guy.
yeah.
So that guy created this company back in his college time, which is about like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when they started, they were doing the same thing. Little college parties and here and there, little clubs and stuff like that. And he actually used to be a DJ, and he's nowhere near a DJ.
I was one of the first DJs on Amplifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
When the company started.
And then slowly but slowly, he started taking on big projects. Then came the second partner, was Parth.
Okay.
Then both worked together. And that time when I joined, I was just the guy that would just take the wires, wrap it around, and that's what my role was.
So you literally started from there.
from the jump.
Wow. This is what, like 7 years ago?
6.
6 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
And then everyone's worked together, grew. And then bigger contracts and bigger quantity and volume.
At this time, you guys are still, you're independent or you guys?
No, we're all together, but
okay.
everyone had different roles.
Okay.
Like no one was, only Drew was the main man, was a partner. And we all, Parth was a DJ, I was the wire guy. The wire guy. And then we all grew, we got better in our own talents. I became an MC, Parth is always a DJ. Drew was an MC.
Right.
And then grew, got more into production. And here we are.
Did you ever think you're going to actually pull off? Was this your aspiration always to go here? Because they did drop a hint that you do DJ when Dave's not present. He's gone for a drink or something.
No,
just a little bit.
barely.
Barely?
And as soon as I do it, then I'm just gonna get a side eye and like get off. I was like, all right. But yeah.
Does he ever look at you like when he feels like, oh shit, I don't think I can do anything here. Do something.
Nah.
Put something. Do some magic with the music.
I mean, yeah, that
this is
happens.
killing me.
That'll happen a lot. Sometimes you're not always gonna have fun crowds.
Yeah.
There's gonna be boring crowds. It might be not at a wedding, might be a corporate party, and that's when either I'll get nervous. Sometimes he'll get nervous. Sometimes it tends to happen. But,
Yeah.
We always make the best out of the situation, and number one goal is to make sure everyone is dancing.
Has a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I've seen those reels. The DJ's playing, poor guy, trying, really trying.
And that
Crowd's
happens
not
from time to
reacting.
time.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that happens from time to time.
It
But,
happens.
you
Give me
know,
something, like that,
Yeah.
just one spark. I'll take it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
happens. But
Did you when now for example, like when Jiggy is emceeing,
Mm-hmm.
he really has only one way to know when the crowd responds, and
Yeah.
Jiggy knows instantly.
Yep.
When you are playing a set,
yeah,
every time every crowd is different.
yeah, every crowd is 100%.
How do you decide? Like, do you have different sets, or like how do you decide what I want to
So,
play?
I mean, my whole process is it starts from the minute the doors open for reception, right? It matters what you're playing when the doors open. People are walking in. That sets the mood. At that time, I look around who's bobbing their head. I'll play, a bunch of different stuff. I'll play some, some Afro house, some house music, some R&B, something soft, mellow, just to, set the vibes. I'll look around the room who's bobbing their head, who's not. And that kind of, tells me a little bit about the crowd.
Right.
And I know I'm setting the right tone or not. Then when the dance floor starts, it's, just not people just standing around and moving left to right on the dance floor now.
Right.
You want everyone jumping. And when I see that energy, I feed off of that. And that's when I know, they're having a good time, I'm having a good time. And I always say this, if they're having a good time, I'm having a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel audience has evolved even in terms of like events?
I mean, yeah, me and Jiggy were just talking about this a couple weeks ago. Since Instagram, TikTok, all that came out, it's the attention span of people that has gone down, just a constant scrolling.
Right.
So now, before people, used to tend to enjoy like more parts of the songs. Like I can play a song for 2 minutes and people will still be dancing. Now I have to go, quick, in and out, in and out, in and out
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
every transition. So that's one thing that has changed about the audience. And of course, with, more access to social media and stuff, the older generations too, now they also enjoy some of the, newer music.
Right,
As well,
right.
yeah. So definitely, that has changed over time for sure. Yeah,
Yep. Do you feel like the industry that you are in
yeah.
has also grown like crazy big now?
Oh yeah. And before when I started DJing, it was there was nobody. It was rare that you would see like a video wall at a wedding or a LED dance floor or more than 2 lights, more than 2 moving
Yeah.
heads or up lights at a wedding. Now it's the consumer behavior that has definitely changed. Of course, you go to a wedding, you see something you like. Okay, I saw this wedding. They had 16 lights. They had a video wall. Okay,
The fog
now I
machines.
want that. Yeah, the fog machines. Yeah, dancing on
Yeah.
the cloud. Everything. So as I want that at my wedding. Okay, yeah. So now that's a new trend. So over the years, the trends have changed a lot when it comes to the wedding industry. And now it's, most of the receptions you go to, you're always going to see a bang of a show.
Right.
When it comes to production, lighting, the fogs, everything. You're going to see a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. And that's become the new norm now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Jiggy, a question for you. You are now a business owner. If somebody wants to be a part of Amplifier, obviously you all have to have a character. And not everybody can be on the back end. The industry you are in, you have to be the face. And you have to go out, meet people. What do you look into? Like if somebody's aspiring DJ and wants to be a part of Amplifier.
I mean, to be a part of the brand,
Yeah.
not as a partner, but to be a DJ.
Not as a partner, but like just want to join you guys
Yeah.
in your team, or
Um,
Devil's a senior DJ in your team?
yeah.
So then
you gotta
obviously
start where he started,
Yeah.
plugging in the cables.
No, I mean,
hey, people don't mind, man. If you would have told yourself 10 years ago you're going to be
Yeah.
you're going to be in this situation right now,
Yeah, I started as a hobby. I
This is
didn't think this
insane
was
growth.
going to make
Yeah.
it this far.
this growth is straight up. It's crazy growth.
Absolutely.
People take like years to sometimes reach, but if you have the right people,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
sorry,
think
go ahead.
it was our team, the right people. That's why we're where we,
We are where we are. Yeah.
Yeah. But 1,000%. I think we're all open arms to having anybody with us.
Okay.
But obviously, depending on what your skill set is, wherever it is, we'll kind of put you in the right spot to grow from there.
Okay.
So it's not like you're not gonna be, if you come as a DJ, you're not gonna DJ. But if you're more comfortable with a smaller crowd, you start there with the right person next to you as your performer or the right team, and you're gonna grow from that. You're gonna learn from people around you. So you'll put yourself in positions where it's like, all right, dang, I never done something like this, but I'm gonna try it out. Let's see what it is. And there's always gonna be someone in your team that's gonna be there that's gonna help you if you kind of are in a situation or
Right.
don't feel comfortable.
Right.
So I think it's a very good opportunity. You're gonna grow anyways. You're gonna learn from other people. You're gonna piggyback off other people, just how I did.
Exactly.
So
And I always
all
say
open
this,
arms, DJs.
I always say this: you can teach somebody a skill, but you can't teach work ethic. You know, if you have good work ethic, you're always gonna strive wherever you are.
Right.
And skill can be taught. And we I sorted as just plugging in cables, and you have to know every aspect of the game in order to be a successful DJ.
That's very well said.
Yeah.
Skill can be taught. You should do classes. I'll be a student. I'll literally be the first student.
Yeah.
Even though I have like hours of work, I'll figure out some time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so that's the perfect segue. Hours of work. I work 9 to 5 weekdays. Weekends are my time.
Oh,
you
no.
guys work weekends.
Yeah.
You guys are. Well, if you're Jiggy, you're not even working on the. You're also working on the weekdays.
Yeah.
But like, talk to me. This disrupts everything.
It does. It does. It's crazy. I would like to say it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but it's not. We do also corporate events as well on Monday through Friday. So it's not ongoing thing.
Right.
The hours on Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday is pretty normal.
Okay.
Not for a regular person, but 12, 1-ish, that's normal.
Right.
Sitting together, talking to the team, figuring things out, trying new things in the warehouse office. But then once the weekend hits,
Yeah, it's go time.
it's no sleep. It's just keep going on until you're done.
Is it just it's just the passion that just keeps you driving forward?
I think that's what it is. I don't think he was talking about skill sets and stuff like that. Yeah, 1,000% skill can be taught, but passion is something that makes you all those things go further.
Right.
I think passion carries you further.
Yeah, you don't want to look for 4 hours, then you just forget. You just I'm really digging this.
Yeah,
Let me just push.
1,000%. It's like me going to a 9 to 5 job, right? It's not my cup of tea, but other people, they're in their position. You look at the clock and say, 5 o'clock. Oh man, I gotta bounce. Where's the 5 o'clock? You know, like for us, it's like, oh, what? It's already 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I think that's what it is. I think
5 o'clock. More like 5 a.m. is when we look. Oh, okay, it's 5 a.m. now.
Yeah, and then after parties now, like when you're on the destination weddings, and like it just keeps on going. We were there. I was barely sleeping for 2-3 hours for pretty much the
Every
first
night.
4 days. But you don't realize until like the 5th day hits, and you take a pause, then everything hits. But for you have to again get ready and go back again, which you did. After I think 2 or 3 days, you were again traveling.
Yeah.
And that was amazing to me. How much energy, how are you generating so much energy and managing so much? But that's what you guys do. And I don't think at even one event, when after 4 hours or 3 hours, you guys stopped. Ultimately, we were asked to just finish the event and go, but you guys kept going. You were like, yeah, we are here unless they kick us out.
Yeah.
When they kick us out, that's when we will stop.
we all got kicked out.
And then we took the party somewhere else. But do you feel like when you are at the destination wedding, you're locked in for 4 days, you get to meet the family after the events, they know you. Like even my family side, a lot of people, they knew you by the time you were at the 4th event, the reception, and that creates like a more chemistry, camaraderie.
1,000. I think that's one of the biggest points, right? When you talk to, for example, from that family wedding, the first people we talk to is the bride and groom, and here and there the parents of both sides. Now, to understand the bride and groom, to make this event successful, you have to know what they like, what they don't like, what's their siblings' names, everybody's name before we walk into the room. We already knew who Halak was before we walked in the room.
Right.
But the crazy part is I found out you were my neighbor when we got there
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
different country.
Yeah, that's funny.
But little things like this, you want to build that chemistry with the crowd. So there's open arms, so the crowd feels comfortable to talk to you. You know how the crowd is gonna go and how they work with music and the whole entire aspect of it, right? So I think my biggest thing that I like to do personally is to get to know everybody. And that starts from the smallest event, which is the haldi.
Yes.
Smallest event. Get to know everyone, get to mingle with everyone, do icebreakers, and just know everyone.
Right.
So when we move on to the bigger events, sangeet and receptions and weddings, everyone's just so open armed and just cool with it.
You're already warmed up as well.
Yeah, everyone's warmed up and they're like, cool, let's do it.
So my question to you for you is, did you want to add something?
Huh?
You want to add
No,
something?
I was just gonna say that there's a big social aspect to the business. By the time from the first function to the reception, when I walk into the reception, I want to say hi to at least 10 people I met that weekend.
yeah.
So you
100%.
have to be a social person in order to engage the crowd better.
Yeah, no, that 100%. I completely agree. Mike, I was going to ask you this question. So when you were playing so many sets in such tight window,
Yeah.
like it's the morning you played, previous morning you played, today evening you are playing,
Yeah.
next day night you are playing. How do you make sure that it doesn't become like fatigue or repetition? Like, oh, I heard you play this thing on Mandy. Come on, like it's because you were I have a sense of music. I told you already. I know, and you were quite different.
Yeah, I try to. I mean,
Very different from what each event you played. Like the theme was very different.
That's that's a big part of being a good DJ. You don't want play the same set every function for your crowds. By the time it's from Haldi to reception, people are gonna be bored.
Yeah.
And you don't want that to happen. So I do in the weekdays. I sit down. I work on a lot of music. What kind of energy the song has. If I can play this at the Haldi where I don't have to repeat it at the reception and still be able to play that song in a fun, engaging way. So it's just doing your research properly, knowing your music, and separating your sets according to the vibe of the event that you're catering to. 90% of that, 75% of that, I would say, falls on your ability to read the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you read the crowd right, you're not gonna have a chance of repeating songs that that you played at the Haldi or like the Barat versus the songs at the reception. But
I sometimes feel like, MCs are at a disadvantage here. The very first words, you have 4 hours to set the crowd.
Yeah.
Even if it drops, you can still bounce back.
Yeah.
But MC, there is no turning back.
No, you have to be on point.
Yeah, and in a lot of times I've had a fortune of seeing like lots of MCs, and the reason why I say like you catch the eye is because you are very different. You in 10 situations, I see you feel like even if you are figuring it out, you don't let it come across. That eases everything up more. That's why in the beginning when I was asking the chemistry between you two, how important that becomes when you have to lift it up. It's fine, shake it off, just move on. We'll go to the next one. So and by the way, because you cannot be everywhere. Like, are you guys always all 15 of you are in teams that you guys travel together?
All 15 of us are one team, but the thing is, we have 3 different locations, right? Jersey, Florida, and Texas. So
Okay.
one of our partner lives in Florida.
Oh wow. Okay.
His name is Parth. He was
Parth,
here.
okay.
That,
He was Parth,
yeah,
okay.
So he handles Florida. He handles all of Florida.
Okay.
And then anything on Florida and to like Atlanta area, he'll just go.
Wow.
And then one of us, like me, Drew, will fly out to just MC with him and do the production with him.
Okay.
So our truck will come up from down south, and then one guy will fly. That's what we're doing this weekend.
Right.
And then up here, we have multiple teams. So there's multiple events on a weekend. So everyone just spreads apart. So Drew would go to another job. I'll go to another job with Devo. Drew would have his DJ, and then we'll just kind of figure it out. And then the technicians will come with us and all that stuff.
So in the age of AI, let's pivot to the next segment.
Uh-oh.
You guys feel like the serious change? I mean, from technology perspective, I could assume that it's helping you, or what's your take on that?
I mean, the way I learned how to DJ was with zero technology. I was on, actual records. And
Vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl, yeah. And from you as now that technology is around, DJing has become way more accessible for a lot of people. Like, anyone can get a controller, have a laptop, and start DJing within the next month. But the experience plays a big role in it. And the way I started DJing was with zero technology. And now that there's, there's so many more things I can do with the CDJs, with the new mixers coming out. I didn't have that, and now that I do, it's a very, very big change.
If you need an instrument, you just have to go to them first, or you just have a company card and solder it.
Yeah, that's it.
And like, I'm just going to play with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
You don't know anything, man. I know about this. It's the instrument we need.
Yeah.
That's how it works? Like, do you guys...
That's exactly how it works. Like, hey, I need this mixer, and, all right, yeah, we're going to order it.
I just said it like that.
I mean,
we
always switch out our equipment, every other year as soon as, new stuff hits the market, because, of course, we have to compete, and that's the industry standard. So.
What's the competition here? Let's talk about East Coast.
Yeah.
What's the competition like when it comes to like events?
There is a lot of DJs. DJs come up all the time, right?
There's a lot of companies in the market now.
Oh, really? Yeah. We are very loyal. We stick to it. I wish I told you like 1,000 times. I wish I would have known that you live like right here. And we have like so many events a year. And like my master came from Boston and he heard you. And his daughter had a wedding in Canada. Okay. And we had no idea about you. Yeah. Or else he was telling me, like, they were really good. I'm like, yeah, I've heard him like play for the 5th time. I'm still cannot get enough. So I'm like, imagine they keep on surprising you. So, but do you still see that kind of a thing as well? When people keep approaching one person, they'll keep on building their own area.
I mean, we have a lot of clients like that I've had for 10 years. I've actually had clients like I have this really good friend, Nikita. I did her Sweet 16 when I started DJing. I did her wedding. Wow. A couple of years ago in Spain, and then we just did her her father-in-law's 60th birthday party. There's another probably another few events coming in from that family.
You said Spain?
Yeah,
All right. What's the farthest you have traveled for for an event?
India.
India, the best.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, I know photographers, they get called from India to Mexico. One of my cousin does it.
Yeah.
He's also in my team for my podcast and
Okay.
my channel. They are my team, a team of 4 people. He's one of them. So he traveled from India to Mexico for photographs and all.
Yeah.
His company sent him, but you guys have literally gone to India.
Yeah. Wow.
Spain.
We've done,
That is incredible.
We've done 3 weddings in India back to back. I think 2024 or 2025. Yeah.
What's your favorite destination that you have played?
India.
Is
I
there-
love
really?
India.
India.
India?
Yeah, I love
love
India.
India.
Yeah. India is
What's so
amazing.
special about India?
The food, weather.
Yeah, food is
The
good,
service,
The service.
the service,
absolutely, yeah,
the ballrooms,
service.
the venue.
Venues
That's
are
incredible.
very
The
nice.
production.
Yeah.
I was in a wedding in Jaipur, my cousin's wedding, Fairmont Palace.
Udaipur.
Udaipur.
Yeah, Udaipur.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. We did a wedding at Raffles in Udaipur. This is where all the celebrities get married. Hardik Pandya, I think, got married here.
Wow.
Yeah, and phenomenal. Yeah, it was phenomenal.
That is
and
incredible.
Even in India, they have the top of the line everything. They have the same brands we use over here when it comes to production, lighting, everything. If not, they're probably a step further,
Step up.
especially at the luxury resorts and
Right.
wedding venues.
And the labor. It's cheaper over there for labor. So
Yeah.
what they execute is insane.
Yeah, it's way more
it's
efficient
insane.
because they can afford to bring 40 people to a job. Where
Yeah.
at the same job over here, we would probably be bringing maybe 8 people.
Yeah, so that helps you speed it up and
Yeah.
also get just you
They
can
do
delegate.
some massive stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
so does Mexico and stuff like that. But I'm just biased because I'm in.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
No better place than there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like they don't know. India knows how to party, man. Like once you,
Oh yeah.
The
Receptions
energy is.
in India end at like 2 a.m.
They say it's a lot of people, but I said no. It's actually they know how to party. It's not about people.
It's just in them.
It's just in them. Yeah, like
them.
there's something that comes out in you when you are with your own crowd, and that is crazy. And another thing that I've also observed now, like the scale, it also has just exponentially grown when it comes to like DJ. Here now we have those DJ cars that in the barats they go, right?
Yeah.
In India they have the same thing, but they have like bars
they're-
with the barats.
They have a
When
whole.
they were doing-
They have like a whole.
It's like that
parade float.
flatbed.
There's a flat bed
With
and
the
they
lights and everything. They don't
Oh,
care if
Set
it's
up
daytime or
on
nighttime.
Set up on a trailer, and they have line array systems for the barat.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what we use for the reception. And they
That
have
is insane.
They have it
It's
set up on
insane.
a trailer. There's people dancing on the trailer while you're DJing. It's that's why I love India. It's just,
I feel the number of time
unreal
I've said the word
experience.
insane is insane.
Yeah.
in today's session, but for like AI, let's say DJing it might impact, but for you, like until the Optimus robots come out from Tesla, you have no competition.
I like to see them try.
Yeah,
Or,
like
I
love that.
always, I always say this when people ask me, "Hey, the AI is gonna take over your job one day." No, it's not. AI is not gonna know how to read a crowd.
It's not
I
gonna
guarantee you that.
But-
Emotions is what's going to
Yep,
miss.
exactly.
Always.
But the topic you started off with is how is AI impacting this industry, right?
Right.
I think positive.
You think so?
Yeah, 1000%. I think besides DJ and all this aspect of it, the production aspect of it for video walls and stuff like that. We just picked up a new processor, and it's AI. It's AI processor, and from that compared to what's been going on for the past couple of years, this is day and night difference in a
Leaps.
positive way,
really?
time wise, your efficiency wise, and what's it executing on the work, what it needs to do, and it's just top of the line.
Oh, really?
This AI stay in that lane. Don't come to me. Don't come after me.
I feel it
Don't
like
pick
how
up a
Dave
mic.
said very right. It's emotional intelligence it's going to take a while to get the emotional intelligence
Yeah.
unless some really great model comes out where they actually become like a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like Terminator stuff,
Yeah,
like
that's
the
scary.
world's going to come to an end, We don't want that. But the human element is always the biggest takeaway from this segment is the human element. They will not be able to take out.
1000%.
Right. Let's talk about some fun stuff. And we've been talking fun. I had some serious points, but with you two, I cannot be serious.
We're open.
You have to have fun, man.
Always.
Absolutely.
So every generation has like this insane, artists. Like for our times, it was like Badshah and Honey Singh, right? You have any favorites?
Diljit.
Don't say AP.
Diljit.
By the way, do look at Dave and just try to stare at me carefully. Doesn't look at AP Dilo. He does. we called you AP that night.
I get that. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
I always get that.
Sorry, you're
I
saying?
like Diljit.
Diljit Dosanjh.
Love him.
He's killing it with his Aura tour.
Killing it
He's everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. He's a very good representation of our culture, our music.
Where do you think he because I think Honey Singh was the OG because he started all this.
Yeah.
Then came Badshah in between. This is always there. What was the famous singer from Punjab?
Sidhu.
Sidhu Moosewala?
Sidhu Moosewala, yeah. He was,
Yeah, if he would have been
rapper.
there, then would have been also been a different story because he
Yeah.
also enjoyed a really, really good fan base, right?
Yeah, I mean,
What's-
huge. Even still, he has one of the biggest fan bases in the world.
But can you imagine like now when Diljit is producing music with the American artists and everything, all of the
Yeah.
world,
Yeah, he's making.
he would have
music.
had to do this. Bohemia was there when we were like in 10th grade or something. We used to listen
Yeah, I
to
think Bohemia was the OG.
His voice.
I think he was one of the first Indian rappers that I heard. Bohemia, I remember RDB back in the day. Was
RDB
really
was
big,
insanely good.
Yeah.
Where do you think how do you think Diljit took off?
Diljit started. I remember in 2009. That's when he started. He started picking up a lot of traction in the industry with his music, and then
yeah.
Diljit. He's also a phenomenal actor as well.
Yes.
Done a lot of movies, but I think it's about 2013, 2015 is when I started playing Diljit songs at weddings and stuff, and people actually knew
Who he
who he
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like during COVID, one of his albums came out. Goat came out during COVID.
Yeah.
Right
I think so,
when
yeah.
COVID started.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like ever since then, I don't think he has looked back.
Yeah. He's been just.
It's just only up.
going-
He's
it's
only
it's
up.
only been
He's
up.
good.
No, but I've seen artists like who have seen a lot of success, but then they have dipped. But this guy, I feel like his personality, I don't know, maybe it is staged or not, but he's
No,
always just so
actually-
humble.
He's
I don't
a very
think he
funny
is.
guy too.
He's just so funny, but he's so humble.
I think that's just how he is.
Yeah.
He's dressed in Balenciaga and all this fancy clothes, but his
He's very funny
personality
too.
is so
Yeah,
lovable.
Yeah, he's very funny too.
He's very super funny. Like you see his reels and stuff. Oh my god, he's insanely funny. All right, one more thing in this segment, right? What song instantly fills the dance floor?
That's a tough question for me. I mean, as a DJ, there's always a lot of options.
Yeah, oh ho, everyone.
But yeah, that's one of the staples. Any Sukhbir, Daler Mehndi you play,
Yeah.
Punjabi MC, it's still one of the hard hitters.
I was at
to
one
get
one
all-
event.
Any crowd back.
It's a funny story. I was at one event. Bharat was happening, whatever. I was trying to hype it up and as much as I can from my end with the energy. But then, moment this song came, Kala Kova Kaat Khai, dude, everyone freaking jumped. I'm like, out of all the songs,
That's
this
the
guy
magic of Daler Mehndi.
this
man.
guy's
It's
playing
like-
some good songs, and I'm like, even Shararat was one of the songs, but nobody came. But the moment this Kala Kova song came, everybody jumped onto the.
Maybe I think it's an age gap thing.
These are
that's still
staples
one
that
of my
everyone
favorite
knows.
songs.
But like how you guys would look at it is like whatever it takes. We got them on the dance floor. Now let's just play Kala Kova 5 times so they just stay here and they don't leave the dance
Would
floor.
get cancelled.
Do you guys also play at? Do you just only play at Desi events, or do you guys also play at like American
No,
events?
we do a lot of fusion weddings.
Okay.
This year we did a lot of fusion weddings. We did Mexican Indian, Philippine Indian.
Wow.
And
I
we
just did a Colombian Indian wedding last weekend or last weekend.
Are those more fun because you have very different crowds?
it is.
Or is it
Yeah.
challenging?
It's more
Both.
challenging, but I love it. I love playing. Let's say I'm doing a Colombian Indian wedding like a couple weeks ago. I love playing Spanish music, Latin music,
Right.
And I love playing Bollywood. I love playing hip hop. I love playing house music. So it's always it's always more fun when there's a fusion, fusion crowd, two cultures coming together.
Right.
And it broadens your area of the amount of music you can play.
Right. So for Dave, he's just somebody else is saying those words for him. How about you? Like when you are emceeing two different crowds, you don't know that culture. Maybe or you know about the culture. How do you try to engage?
I mean, I like fusion crowds. It's fun. I think it's something new. It's a challenge.
How do you prepare? Like when do you prepare for those? I'm assuming you'd have to, right? Because-
Yeah, I mean, in a ways, I speak English. So does the 80% of the crowd. I think that's
Right.
already a plus right there. Some people don't, and I feel like I'm pretty good at some other languages as well.
Oh wow.
A little bit of Spanish.
Okay. Awesome.
Obviously Gujarati, Hindi,
Right.
a little bit of Punjabi, but that covers a lot of cultures in our fusion area.
You feel charisma helps you a lot.
Huh?
You feel the charisma helps you a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the first parts of
1000%.
being an MC is presence.
I feel like I feel like that's what works in your favor. Jiggy, let's face it.
it goes along.
Let's not shy away from that. No, but seriously, I mean, because you have to have a personality to be this, to be able to connect. Maybe it becomes like we might struggle, but for him, it just comes naturally to you.
Yeah.
The way you address somebody, the crowd.
That is true. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Or maybe it was Drew, who you've been observing and like absorbing his style of
1000%. That guy has
subconsciously.
a lot of confidence when he goes out there. I think in the beginning when I started this, you'd not believe I would make an announcement, like very small parties. And I knew some people in the crowd, but I'll make an announcement with this microphone underneath here so no one looks at me. That's how scared I was.
Wow.
And now it does not matter and we're just good for it. But I'm not gonna lie, I think me speaking in this microphone is pretty much more scarier than me going out there and 700 people right now.
You think so? We have been sitting for 40 minutes. I don't see any
I know.
Yeah, I thought it was
nervousness
like 20
now.
minutes,
I know.
I think now we can really start the podcast.
All right, cool, let's do it. I'm down.
We're already warmed up now.
I'm down.
No, but I mean, and I remember I told you I used to just do this. I remember my very first one. I just kept staring at one of my mamas, and there were about 150 people in the room, the whole event. Because I was like, if I look here and there, I'm just not going to know what to talk. And if every time I would get stuck, I was like, my mama wrote my script for me. So it's on me, it's him. Go and talk to him. But it again, I feel like repetition helped,
Helps a lot.
and you get better and better in trying to like either create something fun or not something fun, right? Okay, I have like this segment is called hot takes. Okay, I'm going to say something. You have to just react, whatever comes to your mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Wedding trend that needs to die,
So,
and either one can just whoever can go first can just say it out loud. A wedding trend that needs to die.
Oily Gujarati food for weddings.
Oh, you think so?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of understand where you're coming from. I'm with you. How about you?
That's a tough question.
There are a few trends.
Oh, I have a really good one. I want to take my answer back.
Shoot.
The shoe game.
Yeah.
The shoe game. Oh, it has to stop.
Why?
The groom's walking on the one up and he's just getting tackled. Just tackled.
You know,
Or
that's-
I've seen some crazy shoe games. People getting tackled.
But the crazy part is who's bringing the groom in? Normally the mommy, or the parents of the bride or his parents. Now,
Just
the
have a
groom's cool with it,
prearranged deal, you
but
know?
then there's like 500 people just running towards not only the groom but the parents.
Yeah.
And those guys are just like, no, what do I do? They're gonna fall here and there. I think that's just very. I understand it's a ritual, a tradition we do,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think it's very ugly.
that brings out probably for a lot of people that's the only, what do you call it? What's the tight word? I don't want to offend anyone, but that's the only real energy, power, aggressive move that you'll ever make in a wedding.
Go to the gym.
Dude, listen, I mean, in my family, it's a pretty big deal. We just draw the line, no blood and no punching.
Yeah,
Besides that, if you have to steal it, you steal it. But like no punching.
but it gets there.
It gets there. For like Deep's thing also, like when we were there, it did
Yes.
happen. It got to a point where, anything comes to your mind?
Yeah. I think sad vidais.
Sad
need
vidais?
to need to go away.
Hey,
Like,
where has
you
that
like-
been, man? I haven't seen a sad Vidai in a while.
I'm glad you.
It's been a
you
while.
said that.
It's
That
been a
means
minute.
the trend is dead.
No, but that's a proper tradition. I like it.
I mean, that's a tradition. Yeah.
It's a tradition, but I haven't seen like brides crying as much.
Yeah.
Did I? I don't even know when was the last one that I saw. Shreya might have been, but my sister-in-law, but
No, hers was happy. I remember hers was happy.
She was happy.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
perfect.
said,
I was at
play
the
happy
back.
songs.
I was trying to give my shoes to my brother-in-law because they were not returning in the shoes. They threw my shoes somewhere else. So I was finding my shoes with me and one of the friends, his friends, and I didn't see when the car left.
Bad
So,
ritual.
I didn't see it. So
It gets too crazy.
an entertainment trend that needs to die.
What do you mean by that? Entertainment trend.
Just a trend in the entertainment industry where you feel like it's come on, let's like how the Mojdi thing, like just let's grow over it.
Yeah.
In entertainment world, cringeness, but it can be cringe, but it can be in a very different kind of cringe. If you guys want to come back, we can come back to this.
we can
Yeah,
come
let me
back
think
to
about that.
that.
I have
One-
something, but let me
One
think.
thing people spend way too much money on. Again, we are staying towards our entertainment and our stuff.
Way too much money, as in like in a bad sense.
It could be in any sense. Like when you feel like we can spend this money elsewhere.
Not the right people.
Or not the right vendors, I guess.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's really good,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
answer. That's a really good
And,
answer.
no offense to anybody. Everyone has their own
Yeah.
expertise, but I think it's just you expect something from somebody, but they can't
Deliver.
deliver it. So,
Yeah.
but you still want that, and all depends on. All right, for example, if the budget's $15K and you're asking for $50,000 worth of things,
You know,
You
you
have
can
to
you can
find-
So it goes
expect
both
the-
ways.
You can expect
Yeah.
the cow to lay an egg. You know.
Yeah.
it goes both ways.
Yeah. So like, I mean, yeah, stop spending money on everybody else and spend on Amplifier.
Over here, man. Over here.
That's it.
Bring it
You're
here.
giving me a t-shirt.
Alright, 1,000%. I have it
I'm
for
going to
you.
wear it
I have
next
it
time. One thing people don't spend enough money on.
Amplifier.
I had this one guest when I was I did my tour to Ahmedabad for one of the seasons for the show, and I had one of the guests. His name was Malik. He's a wedding photographer, and he made a very interesting point. Like a lot of times, people have such wrong expectations, even from a photographers. Like they'll pay you for 5,000, for example, and then they will expect you to do work of like 30,000.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
And
that's,
they don't realize that there's a lot of effort that goes into it.
yeah, that's a business trend. That's
2026, my friend. You get what you
Yeah.
paid for.
But it's beyond bargain. It's like you understand of art.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times I've also heard like kids tell their parents, like it's not that. It actually is this.
Yeah.
Like they are not aware. So one thing that people don't spend enough money on.
That's hard for me to answer because we get luxury weddings.
I think
all our clients spend pretty good amount of money on all their vendors, you know. But yeah, that's
DJing when it comes to like performing, not just for the wedding, but even like for events, performing in Ultra or like Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
I feel like DJs like have started getting like so much recognition in last few years, like so much.
yeah.
It's beyond crazy. I follow this one guy called Vicstar. He's part of Sidemen, this group in
Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
And that guy just started his passion for playing as a DJ.
yeah, I've seen his set.
That guy played in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, I mean, see, back in the
crazy.
day, DJ was not the main show. DJ used to be on the side of the room, playing the
Yeah.
music, and the dance
Literally.
floor was the main show.
Yeah.
But over the years, especially since music festivals started popping off, like Tomorrowland, EDC, Circle Local, all these events, that's when DJs started becoming like the main attraction. If you go to
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrowland, the person in the middle is the DJ.
This is funny you said. The DJs were in the corner,
Yeah.
then they come in the middle with a small table, then came the lights and everything around the table. And then
And
just the
now
last
there's
wedding when I
just
saw
yeah.
that this last weekend was like a huge stage that you guys had. And you guys were on the top.
Yeah,
So that's such a great evolution, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But-
You asked a question. What was the question?
It was one thing people don't spend enough money on.
Their own visions. I think their own visions. They cheap out on their visions.
You
I
think
mean,
so?
see, yeah, they start cutting
1000%. I
corners.
think sometimes these bride and grooms or whoever in this industry want something, but they'll sacrifice it because whatever their situation is, but they sacrifice their vision and not get what they want. And I think they don't spend enough money on their own vision. Like you want it, you have a vision for it. Why not figure out somehow, some way to kind of make it happen?
Right.
We're Gujaratis. Negotiation is in our blood.
Yeah.
But
But see, like,
you're gonna get what you want.
Yeah. But so I said, like it's sometimes it's like you're not bargaining. You're just not realizing
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you don't know what's going to be the outcome of it. And a lot of times people just get so used to it one way of doing it that they don't give an opportunity to the other people where they might, for same money, they might get even more than what they have actually planned for.
Yeah.
But that's an amazing answer. I love it. Dave, I think we got to get up. He's coming up with far better answers than us. I like the moody which you said. No. But one artist everybody pretends to like. It comes to your mind right away.
Neha Kakkar.
Yeah. So cringe. That
And
should have been
her-
one of
and
my
her-
answers.
and her
somewhere
brother.
here.
And her brother.
Yeah, what is his name? I forgot.
Tony
Kakkar.
Yeah.
Yeah. She made one or two. She made few good songs.
I don't know, man. She
one or
makes
two
some
good
weird
songs.
songs now.
Now it's
Yeah.
crazy,
She makes
man.
some really weird songs now.
Now it's cringe.
Yeah, now it's very cringe. Yeah.
What do you think?
American side,
Any side?
I think Kendrick.
Artists are anyway. You think Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick, you know why?
Why?
When he went crazy on Drake and all the songs came out, the
Yeah.
world was just on him. All right, Drake's album just dropped. And do you see with everybody on him again? And they have problems together, but where's the loyalty? So I think he was one artist that people pretended to like.
Okay. You think so?
Yeah, now everyone's on the Drake
A little
bus.
overrated, but I still think Kendrick's one of the best lyricists. But nothing, the attention he was getting was because he dissed Drake.
Sometimes when you go after like big dogs, that's their
Yeah.
tactic to sort of
Yeah.
try and get
Yeah.
some light.
Yeah.
But then if you cannot
I
keep
still
up,
think
then
that
you
was
will fade
probably
again.
I still think that was probably a stage beef.
But guys, that's what we have comment section for. Lamar, let us know if it's overrated. One song everyone pretends to enjoy. This is different. This is the one song everyone pretends to enjoy. Not like everybody wants to enjoy.
That's a you question, my friend.
I only play songs that people enjoy. So
No, but I
But,
think a couple of staple songs. Go on that path.
I think some Pitbull songs, man.
Pitbull songs?
I think Pitbull's a little overrated.
Yeah.
Nah, I like him.
Yeah.
You do?
I mean, I still like all his classics.
I'm sensing a pattern
all
here.
all the classics, yeah, all the Pitbull classics like Hotel Room,
Those are good.
Fireball,
Yeah,
all those. I still I
Those bring
love
people
playing
back,
those, but
right
it's
back.
the songs that he's been making lately
Yeah.
are kind of like a little weird.
That's
That don't get the same amount of traction that they used to get, or Pitbull used to get when he was at his peak.
I think, hot take, I know we talked about the Letterman, these phenomenal. It's a staple song. But now,
Yeah,
we're in 2026 now. That means we're growing. New people are coming around. People that
no more tunak.
26 to 30 year old are getting married now. I think that generation, which is my generation, they don't want to hear.
what if they remix it and then they
Yeah,
put
that-
like some really good beats?
But then they got this age and people, they want to hear something that's viral as well. So if that
Right,
song
right.
remix goes viral, yeah, 1000% you're gonna hear that another 20 weddings. But
Right.
I think that song, like that kind of vibes of songs, is just
Right.
got to get rid of those.
One hot take question. It's not on this list, but like Gen Z and millennials, right? Like Gen Z and millennials, do you feel like they like all the wrong Hindi music as compared to like how we used to be there, this situation?
That, and also it's a quality of
No, it's just
music
just
that's
a
coming
general
out,
like question. Like, do you
Yeah.
feel like
Kind of. I think they do, but I don't think they're not educating these songs. I think they know more of the most popular songs in that aspect of it.
you feel like beats are taking over lyrics and everything?
Uh,
Or like I don't understand. Sometimes like my boys, I don't understand how they like certain songs. And I'm like, no, listen to this. I'm like, and then I think about my own dad who used to sing
Yeah.
the same thing and used to play the songs. They're like, what are you listening? I'm like,
you're not gonna understand.
traditional. But I feel like grown
I
up
mean,
here
see,
versus grown up there.
As a millennial, I feel the same way about a lot of the Gen Z music that they listen to. Like a lot of the new rappers that are out right now, I do not listen to. Like, I cannot listen to a lot of the new music that comes out, like Doja Cat, Yeet, and all these guys. Like, I can probably not name more than 4 songs, like new hip hop songs that people still like catch people vibing to.
That's a DJ saying it, by the way.
Yeah, I still
He's gonna play he's gonna play all these songs
I
at
love
some
my
point.
Lil Wayne, 50
At
Cent,
my wedding.
Sean Kingston, all the OGs. It's still I catch myself playing more of like the late 2000s, 2010s.
Yeah.
More than
Usher.
any TikTok stuff that's been coming out lately.
Yeah. But they have some. They are very fast with the trends too. Like they're
that's-
super fast, adaptive with the trends.
It's
and-
that goes to say again, circling back to the attention span. It's because
Yeah.
you're scrolling every day. Everyone's attention span's also gotten a lot worse.
you guys keep up with all those trends and music and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
I have to be prepared for any. I have, I still have to play all the new hip hop, even though I don't enjoy it, but I still have to play it. So I have to keep up with the trends.
do you used to keep up?
1000%. I'm a scroller, man. I keep looking. I'm a scroller.
Yeah, I'm guilty too.
I send into the group chat. I was like, yo, look what these guys did. Yo, look at this. Look at this song. Look at this. And just keep sending. I'm a scroller. You got to learn from other people. You got to learn.
and
adapt.
that's how you like. That's how also like you evolve.
1000%.
Because you don't want to be stuck in a loop where
Nope, not at all.
you're just getting so comfortable that you're always just relying on the same exact script that you have had for like years. So you also want to evolve, right? One last question before. Well, 2 questions.
Yeah.
10 years from now, we have come a decade up and it's changed like drastically. If I look at it, when it comes to weddings or anything, where do you see entertainment in 10 years?
I think entertainment in 10 years is going to be way bigger than what it is right now. I think this is just the start of what's.
I think we're gonna start seeing Tomorrowland, EDC kind of stages at weddings. You
think so?
Like 10 years. Yeah.
But I think
hopefully.
India's doing that. You
India's
see,
actually now like I was saying, like, India's like they're one step ahead. If you see any wedding setups, and like I'm sure the wedding setup you saw at the Fairmont,
Oh, they had the
was
percussion and
probably-
everything. There's
Yeah.
one
No,
singer.
even the production, the lighting, and everything was probably crazy, right? So
I'll show you some
that's,
pictures off the camera. It
They're
was insane.
out there. They're going out with like 120 plus fixtures, 120 plus lights per event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little
So-
example, right? Very small. Right now in India, and this has been going on for a year, a long time. In India, I've seen Haldi aspect. In Haldi, in India, they play these carnival games from the bride side, the groom side, and stuff like that. Now
Like
that
drinking games.
that trend is coming all the way here. And this year, recently, our Haldi's been switching up like that. Now, this is a small aspect of it, but I think in 10 years, this industry is going to be insane on a level. And number 2 things I always see it. You asked a question way earlier, and I want to piggyback off that. Gujaratis. You said, how does it get bigger and bigger throughout this entire industry, like wedding by wedding,
Right.
Gujaratis, it tends to be in their blood.
Yeah.
That I was at this guy's wedding. That's my good friend, but my wedding got to be bigger than that one. It's just the thing. You know how it is. We're just laughing because it's true. So I think, imagine 10 years later, after all these things and new things come out, I think it's just going to be ridiculous. And people are evolving. Gujaratis are, and a lot of people, not only Gujaratis, but a lot of people.
Yeah,
in
we
the
are
wedding
becoming
industry.
one of the richest, South Asian demographics in the country. Yeah.
Like people,
Rightly so.
Gujaratis are going to Spain to do weddings. Like they don't speak no language.
No Spanish.
None of that.
Español.
They go there, they go to Mexico, they go to Los Cabos, they go everywhere in the world to
Right.
do these things. And just think about 10 years, I think it's gonna be out of this. We're gonna be the moon doing wedding. I'm down. I'm down.
Send me up there.
You never know. Artemis
Space
3. They are planning Artemis 3.
Yeah.
Start sending people to the moon.
Elon, take me.
Yeah. What's your dream destination to play? You have a dream destination?
Thailand.
Again, for not your wedding, but for like you playing for somebody else's
me-
wedding.
yeah,
Thailand, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have not thought. I would have thought somewhere more Europe. But what about you? But again, you were towards Asia, so my East Asia makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I've been to Thailand, but I have not been like to Thailand. But I was only there for like a day or so.
Number 2 would be Portugal.
Portugal. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portugal's cool. I would be different. I don't want to say the same boring answer like that. What I'm gonna say is I want to do a wedding in Africa,
Africa.
in the safari.
Yeah.
Somebody make it happen.
So hot.
Somebody make it happen.
Yeah.
During your ceremony, I want a tiger
I
to
want to
roar
pet
in
a
the back.
lion.
Yeah, I want a lion to
pet
roar
a
in the
lion
back.
while DJing.
And how to get to them? Amplifier. If you cannot, DM me. I'll send it back to you. Back to him. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun, man. See, it's just an hour. I did not even have to look at this for the most part. I was just scanning through it in the beginning. But how was the experience from where we started an hour ago?
No, it was a very great experience. It's my first time, being on a podcast, and it was a very positive experience. I had a good time.
Folks, the Halak show is the way. There's no other way. That is the man, Halak.
There you go.
He's the guy.
You know what I need to do? Oh my God, man. You're giving me so many ideas now. You know what I need to do? In the end of like those shows when they say subscribe.
Yeah.
I should just record everyone off my guest.
1000%.
And then make a reel at the end and make a song out of it.
Yo, you should. That'd be cool.
They're like Suno, AI and all those things where they can like...
You
feed them something,
it produces
right?
music for you.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention, I had a producer, music producer. His name is Arpit G.
I know Arpit.
Yeah, Arpit.
Gandhi,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't even know why I didn't...
Yeah, it's
think, but like, he gave us all this insight.
Yeah.
He was on second season where we brought him on, and such a great, fantastic guy.
Yeah.
And he gave us like some Suno AI I got from there.
Oh, really?
He told me about Suno AI.
Oh, wow.
This is like few months ago because
Yeah.
we are in season 6 now, so we'll start
So
the
last
production
one,
for.
you had what's his name, Sam Joshi on here, right? Yeah.
Last one today was Gauri Bhagwat, but we had
Okay.
Sanjay. He was a opener for this season.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We have a chef Mayank Istawal from Musafir.
Oh, yeah?
In the
We
Michelin
just
went there.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's we already shot with him. No, but thank you so much for doing this.
Of course, man.
I
Thank
know
you
you
for
are
having
super
us.
busy. You guys
Yeah.
are killing it.
You're my neighbor. I'm here for you, man.
Please crush it. I cannot. I really want to get you guys back because we didn't touch a lot of this.
We'll make it happen.
Everything is
season
bright. I
8.
don't even have lines on this, so we should. I'm hoping next time when you are here, you are like leaps and bounds ahead already
Yeah.
from where you are. But if you guys enjoyed this, again, lot of information about DJ and MCing in that world of entertainment that has grown like so much. I've seen it firsthand, but it's always good to hear it from horse's mouth. And such fun personalities. I hope you guys love the episode. Show them the love. These are the Instagram handles. Go and follow them. I'll see you guys. This is your host signing off. See you in the next episode.
Peace.
All right.